Next, we're going to talk about some uses of the definite article. Just to remind you, the definite article is el, la, los, and las, and the English equivalent is the. There are some differences between English and Spanish when we use a definite article. The first difference is with body parts. We in English would say, I wash my hands, or I wash my hair. But in Spanish, you're going to say, I me lavo las manos. And this is because the me, the reflexive pronoun in me, already tells you that it's reflexive, so you don't need to say it again with las manos because it's implied that they're your hands. Another time you're going to use the definite article is with clothing and personal belongings. In English, we would say you put your jacket on, whereas in Spanish we say te pones la chaqueta. Same idea with possession. That te already says that it's your jacket, so you don't need to repeat it. One little tidbit of information is that even though in English, for example, we would say they put their jackets on, in Spanish, you're going to keep that article and the object singular, even though they're more than one people talking. For example, if you say ellas se ponen la chaqueta, again, the se denotes that it's reflexive for ellas, so you don't need to repeat the plurality in la chaqueta. So it's basically stays la chaqueta. The only exception to this is, of course, is if the object is inherently plural, like los zapatos. Okay, it's kind of a side note and a little bit of a nitpick, but I just wanted to let you know. Another time that you are going to use the definite article in Spanish is when you're talking about abstract and generic nouns. A lot of the times in English, this is where we don't use an article. For example, we say, I like coffee. Education is important. Parents worry a lot. In all those examples, you would use a definite article in Spanish. Me gusta el café. La educación es importante. Los padres se preocupan mucho. Certain nouns always take an article, no matter what the circumstances are. For example, la cárcel, which is jail, la iglesia, which is church, and la escuela, when it's usually after a preposition. As you already know, the days of the week, the time, and titles, and of indirect address also take the definite article. So you guys learn this in Spanish 1, but los lunes, a las dos, visito a la señora Gómez.